Hello guys! So magandang araw! So welcome back to A&J Bookminders Tutorials. Again, this is Jeffel Ryan Bulendos. For today's topic, we'll be discussing the income concepts with regards to taxation. So dito, i-discuss natin lahat ng klase ng income na marireceive ng ating mga taxpayer. So let us now begin the discussion with regards to the income concepts. So let's have this one. Buti pa ang income tax may return. Pero yung nararamdaman ko sa'yo, wala. Okay? So nakuha ba natin yung logic dito? The income that we are going to receive is we are going to prepare the return, the tax return, which will eventually be paid to the government. Okay? So that is basically the income tax. Pero, bakit ganun, no? Yung nararamdaman ko daw, parang wala daw akong nare-receive. Wala daw bumabalik. Okay? So that is basically what I'm trying to say with regards to this hugot line. No? Okay, so let us now proceed with our discussion. So we have this one. This is the gross income. So this is or all the income derived from whatever source, including the following. First, we have compensation for services in whatever form, including fees, salaries, wages, and commission. So later on, i-discuss natin kung ano ba yung mga nakapaloob dito sa compensation na to. Iisa-isahin natin sila. The next one is the income derived from the conduct of trade or business or the exercise of profession. Okay? So ito naman, meron daw tayo business or nagpa-practice tayo ng ating profession. Next, we have the gains derived from dealings in property. Ayan, no? So pagka tayo ay nagbebenta ng mga properties natin, so dito naman tayo magfo-fall. And we have the interest. Ayan, kung meron kang pera sa bangko, ano nangyayari doon sa pera mo sa bangko? Ayan, nagkakaroon tayo ng interest. Rents. Okay, for the rents, alam natin na kapag tayo ay merong mga properties, real properties, or what do you call this? Buildings. Ayan, so yan, pwede natin siyang parentahan. So, either way, so meron tayong marireceive dyan na rentals. Royalties, okay? So, yan, kapag kayo ay, halimbawa, talagang gusto nyo talaga yung mag-write ng mga books, no? Gusto nyo maging author ng mga libro natin, ayan, pwede kayong makareceive ng royalties. Ano pa? Dividends. So, dividends naman, yan ay binibigay sa mga stockholders natin or shareholders sa mga corporation. So, i-discuss natin yan thoroughly during our topics with regards to dividends. So the annuity naman is it is given through yung mga meron mga insurance policy. So ito yung mga nare-receive ng mga policy holder natin, no? So annuities ang tawag doon. So yung mga interest noon, so yun. I-discuss natin din yan later on. And the prizes and winnings. Ayan, no? Nanalo kayo sa loto. Ano ngayon yung magiging tax na babayaran nyo. So, i-discuss din natin yan. Okay? And we have the pension. So, yan yung mga retirees natin. So, nakaka-receive sila ng mga pension. So, titingnan din natin kung ano ba yung magiging tax effect niyan. And lastly, so let me add this one. This is the partner's distributive share from the net income of the general professional partnership. So this is the GBP partnership. So makikita natin that later on, no, pagka meron tayong partnership, so yung income ng partnership natin, kapag ka-distribute na doon sa ating mga partners, so yun, that is the partner's distributive share. So titignan din natin kung ano yung magiging tax effect niyan with regards to that income. So all in all, those are the composition of our gross income. So later on, we will tackle that one by one. Okay. So let's have this one. This is the illustration of the income that we have here in the Philippines. So we have the income. It is divided into two. Okay? So it is being classified as taxable or non-taxable. For the taxable income, these are the compensation, the business or professional income, the gains from property, passive income, other taxable income. Okay? So meaning to say, these are income that are being tax. So the tax that we are going to charge with regard to this taxable income is the the taxable income based on the graduated table na meron tayo. So based on our NIRC, so the range of this taxable income is from 20% to 35% for the year 2018 up to 2022. Okay? So 15% up to 35% naman during 2023 onwards. Okay? So that is the implementation of our train law. Okay? Or the tax reform for inclusion and acceleration law. For the non-taxable income, so again, so this is or these are excluded from our gross income and are not and are exempt from the taxes being imposed by our NIRC or the National Internal Revenue Code. So these are life insurance proceeds, return of premium, gifts, bequests, devices, compensation for injuries, retirement benefits, other non-taxable income. Okay, those are the non-taxable income that we are going to discuss later on. Okay, so basically that is our table with regards to the income that we have here in the Philippines. So they are being classified as to whether they are taxable or non-taxable. Okay, let us now proceed with this one. Dear Sahod, bakit ka ganyan? No? Isang buwan kitang hinintay tapos isang araw lang maglalaho ka na? Na-experience nyo ba yan? So, siguro yung iba ng mga estudyante, hindi pa na-experience. So, meron naman ding mga estudyante na nagtatrabaho, working student. So, they are receiving already their income or their salary. So, minsan, di ba, parang ang bilis, dumadaan lang sa kamay natin. So, pinababayad ng mga bills. And then, wala na ulit. So, maghihintay na naman tayo for the next cut-off ng ating sweldo. Okay? So, yun. Gusto ko lang naman doon ipaintindi, meron tayo diyang tinatawag na compensation income. Ayan, sabi niya, hindi ba tayo close? Ayan, so we have taxable income. Okay, for the taxable income, let us discuss that one by one. Unahin na natin yung compensation income. Okay, ano ba kasi daw yung mga compensation income na to? These are or means all remuneration for services performed by an employee for his or her employer under the employer-employee relationship unless clearly excluded by the tax code. Okay? So, let us have this one, no? Pakitig ng mabuti yung naka-highlight in red. Employer-employee relationship. Okay? In order for us to receive a salary or a compensation income, there must be an employer-employee relationship. Okay? Meaning to say, si empleyado, sinusunod niya kung ano yung mga pinag-uutos ng kanyang mga employer or nung kanyang amo, okay? So based on the contract that they have or rather the duties and responsibility of the employees of that employer, okay? So that is basically the compensation income. Okay, for the composition of our gross compensation income, so we have this, okay? We have the salaries, wages, or fees. Okay, let us distinguish the salaries from the wages and from fees. Okay, the salaries are given to employees on a regular interval. So they are given on the 15th day of the month or on the 30th day of the month or any regular interval with regards to the company's policy. The wages are given to our employees that are basically on hourly basis or on hourly rate or on daily basis. Okay? And the fees are given to the individuals of authority. For instance, we have the director. We have the director's fee. Okay? We have the legal fee and accountant fee. Okay? So that is basically the difference between or with regards to salaries, wages, or fees. We have the commissions. Okay, these commissions are given to individuals, particularly performing for a percentage or for an output of delivery of their service. For instance, we have the commission on sales based on the number of products being sold to the customers. Okay, that is basically the commission. And we have the honoraria. The honoraria are given to those persons with uh, considered as to be expert. For instance, we ask for the expertise of a person with regards to a certain topic, no? We ask him or her to be our lecturer. O kaya, pwede natin siyang kinuha as resource speaker. Okay? So, based on that, that is given or binibigyan natin siya ng honoraria. Okay? So, we have allowances. For the allowances, uh, we have the traveling allowances, we have the representation allowances. So, yan. So, that is or part of our gross compensation. Ano pa? The 13-month pay and other benefits. For the 13-month pay, so that is equivalent to 1 month pay of the employee. So, kung ikaw ay nakaka-receive ng 10,000 per month, so that is basically 10,000 times 12 months. So, that is basically 120,000 a year divided by 12. So basically, that is also 10,000 per month. So yun daw yung equivalent mo sa 13-month pay. And other benefits. So meron pa kasi tayong other benefits na nare-receive bukod doon sa ating 13-month pay. Lalo na pagka December, we have the Christmas bonus, okay? The loyalty bonus at kung ano-ano pang mga bonus na binibigay sa atin. Yan. Dito papasok yun sa 13-month pay and other benefits. Next, we have holiday pay, overtime pay, night shift differential pay, and hazard or emergency pay. So, yan, no? Basically, no, pagka kayo ay pinag-overtime ng mga inyong mga employer, o yan, kasama din yan do sa ating cross compensation income. Holiday pay, pinapasok kayo ng holiday, o night shift differential, and hazard, no? Kapag katulad ngayon, pandemic, so yan. So, pinapapasok tayo, lalo na kung kayo ay nasa health services or mga frontliners, no? So, yan, binibigyan tayo ng hazard pay. Okay, ano pa daw yung composition? We have separation pay. Ayan, kapag kayo, medyo ayaw nyo na doon sa inyong employer. So, at the end of the the term, no, meron kayong marireceive na separation pay. So, yan, kasi sasama natin yan sa computation natin ng gross compensation income and retirement pay. Yan. So, pagka kayo ay umabot na sa retirement age, o yan, pwede nyo na ding isama or yung marireceive nyo as retirement pay, so isasama natin as gross compensation income. And we have the sick leave pay or vacation leave pay. No? Ayan. Usually kasi, meron tayong mga leave na hindi nagagamit, so naku-convert yun into cash or into money. Therefore, we also include that as to with regards or include that into our gross compensation income. So, and lastly, we have the fringe benefits. So, ano ba yung fringe benefits? These are benefits that are given to our employees. So, itong fringe benefits ay binibigay halimbawa, pagkayaan ay binigay sa sa ating mga rank and file employees. So, yan. Yan ay hindi siya subject siya sa ating normal income tax at hindi siya subject do sa my fringe benefits tax. Ang fringe benefits tax kasi, that is also equivalent to final tax. So, ang sinasubject natin sa fringe benefits tax are yung mga benefits given to those holding managerial position or supervisory position. So, yung mga managers, no? Binigyan mo sila ng kotse. Ayan, benefits yan sa kanila. So, subject yan sa fringe benefits tax. Pinagbigyan mo sila ng kondo. Ayan. So, kung ano man yung binigay mo sa kanila, so that is basically subject to fringe benefits tax. Doon naman sa mga rank and file, binigyan mo ng allowance para sa board and lodging. So, ayan. Binigyan mo ng magagamit na what do you call this? Transportation as a mean of transportation. So, yun, sa subject naman yun sa normal income tax natin. So, that is basically the range is of 20 to 35%. Okay, so those are the composition of our gross compensation income. Okay, now let us move with this business or professional income. For the business or professional income, these are business income represent gain or profit derived from the investment of money, goods, services, or its equivalent. Okay? So, siguro, no, kung kayo ay nagbabalak na magkaroon ng business, o yan. So, kung kayo ay magbebenta ng mga products, ayan, pasok kayo dito sa may business income. Lahat na ma-receive nyo, that is to be considered as business income. While the professional income naman refers to the earnings of individuals who exercise their profession to the public. Ano ba ito? Ito naman, services yung ino-offer nila. So, ito yung mga professional natin, katulad ng mga doktor. Ayan, no? Pag ay mga clinic nila, so that is professional income. Yung mga abogado, meron silang mga law firm. So, yan ay professional income. Mga accountant natin, meron silang mga accounting firm. So, they have the professional income. So, that is basically business or professional income. Next, to gains from dealings in property. So, gusto ko dito maintindihan natin as that this arise from sale or exchange of property. Okay? Real or personal property. The real or personal property is being highlighted. Meaning to say, so ang cover natin are properties that is either or that are either real or personal. Meaning to say, these are pwedeng lupa, buildings, no? So pwede yan under the real property. Yung mga personal property natin, those are the movable properties. So yan, pwedeng sasakyan, we have the gadgets, no? So they can be the subject of these gains from dealings in property, and they may be either ordinary or capital. Pagka sinabi nating ordinary, it is on the ordinary course of business nung ating nung ating business. Ordinary lang sa business natin to. So, ito yung mga inventories natin. Ito yung mga properties na ginagamit natin doon sa business. Okay? So, halimbawa, yung mga computer na ginagamit natin doon as administrative function. No? So, yun, pwede natin isama doon sa ordinary asset niya. So, yung mga transportation equipment na ginagamit natin doon sa may business natin, ayan, pwede din siyang ordinary asset. Yun namang capital asset natin, these are or not being used in our business but are assets, still assets of the business. Halimbawa, yung mga what do you call this? Yung kanyang mga residential houses, okay? Residential lots, okay? So, hindi naman siya used in the business but are still the assets of the owner of that business. So, they are to be considered as capital assets. So, basically, kasama din daw yan dito sa may gains from dealings in property. So, pagka nagbenta tayo ng property, yung halimbawa, binili mo yung property for the, halimbawa yung lote, binili mo siya for 100,000. And then later on, binenta mo siya for 150,000. So there is a gain of 50,000. 150,000 less the 100,000 cost of the lot. Okay? So that is gains from dealings in properties. Next, we have the passive income. Okay? Ang passive income naman is termed when the taxpayer earned the profit or gains without effort or labor exerted. Okay? Ito daw yung mga income na paupo-upo ka lang pero kumikita ka. Okay, ano ba yan? No? Meron ba yan? Meron. O, halimbawa, yung pera nyo, nilagay nyo sa bangko. Okay? Don't you think hindi mag-earn yun ng interest? Hindi kikita yon? Okay? Siyempre, kahit pa paano kikita yon. No? That is an example of the passive income. That is the passive income. No? So, marami pang uri ng passive income. At iisa-isahin din natin yan. Now, we have the other taxable income. So, income earned that cannot be classified as compensation, business or professional income, earnings from dealings of properties, or passive income shall be classified as, pwede daw siyang i-classify natin as interest income, rent income, dividend income, annuities, and prizes and winnings, and the pension. So, those are other taxable income. Okay, for this, alam naman na natin yung interest income. No? So, we have the rent income, the dividend income, the annuities, that is the return on the premium being paid with regards to the insurance of the insured or the persons who have insurance. Okay, the prizes and winnings. Okay, mananalo kayo sa loto, ganyan. Pensions, and ito yung mga nag-retire. For this one, marami ang nakakakilala sa'yo, pero kakaunti lang ang tunay na nakakaintindi sa'yo. Okay? So, ipasok natin yan dito sa may non-taxable income. Marami nga tayong income. Okay? Marami tayong income. Maraming nakakakilala sa atin. Pero kakaunti lang ang tunay daw na nakakaintindi sa'yo. O, yun. Yung kakaunti na yun, yun yung mga kakaunti na non-taxable income. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga non-taxable income na yan? Life insurance. Okay? These are the proceeds of life insurance policy. Okay? Namatay yung ating ininsured. Okay? Ngayon, yung insurance policy, so syempre may makukuha yung pamilya nung namatay. Yung makukuha ng mga pamilya nung namatay or yung mga heir natin or heirs, so yun daw ay non-taxable or they are excluded from our gross income. Okay? So that is life insurance. Ano pa? The amounts received by insured is return of premium. Ito naman, yung hindi naman namatay yung ating insured, okay? So, meron siyang insurance, natapos niya yung term niya. So, kapag natapos niya yung term niya, so meron siyang halimbawa marireceive na return from premium, okay? Binabalik din sa kanya yung kanyang mga ibinaya doon sa ating insurance company. So, yun naman ay hindi din kasama doon sa ating uh, taxable income. Siyempre, kasi binabalik lang naman niya kung ano yung kinontribute niya doon sa may policy na yon with regards to the insurance. Okay? So, basically, that is non-taxable. And we have the gifts, bequests, and devises. Okay? For the value of the property acquired by gift, bequests, devises, or provided, however, that income from such property as well as gift, bequest, devise, or descents of income from any property in cases of transfers of dividends interest shall be included in the gross income. Do not be confused, okay? The gifts or the bequests or the devises, these are included in the gross income and later on deducted, okay? So, it is also excluded in our gross income. Walang epekto yun, no? Nilagay mo dun sa may total gross income, pero diniduct mo din siya. So, later on, wala siyang magiging effect on the income tax. Okay? Ano daw ba yung gifts? O, ito yun naman yung mga binigay sa'yo. Binigyan ka ng pera, binigyan ka ng property. Ayan, no? So, these are to be considered as gift. Natuwa ako sa'yo, binigyan kita ng pera, binigyan kita ng laptop, binigyan kita ng lupa. Oh, that is to be considered as gift. Okay? Because naman daw. So, this is also a kind of gift, but they are in the form of personal property. So, ito na nga yung pwedeng mga laptop. So, yan, no? That is basically for the personal properties. And devices naman is on the real property. So, ito naman daw yung mga lupa, building. Ayan. So, that is basically real property and is to be called as devices. Okay. Next, we have, ayan, no? So, gifts, ayan, bequests, and devices. Okay. Okay. Next, we have compensation for injuries or sickness. So this is the amount received through accident or health insurance or under Workmen's Compensation Act. Ito naman yung ating mga employee na nagtatrabaho doon sa ating work or workplace, no, na aksidente. Okay, nagkasakit. Okay? So, yung ma-receive daw niya as compensation from that injuries or sickness will be non-taxable. Okay? So, ito, iba po ito sa mga sweldo na tatanggapin nila during that time, no? So, halimbawa, ikaw ay isang mananahe doon sa isang factory, no? And then, without any fault from the employee, biglang nagwala yung makina, ganyan. Natahi ngayon yung kamay mo, na putol or nasugatan. So, because of that, nagkaroon ka ng injuries, no? Hindi ka hindi mo na nagagamit yung kamay mo. Ayun. So, yung marireceive mo doon as compensation, yun daw ay non-taxable. Okay? So, next we have retirement benefits, pension, gratuities, etc. Okay? The following retirement benefits shall not be included in the gross income. Ano ba yun? O, yung retirement benefits nyo, pag kayo ay naging 60 years old na, no? Ayan, magre-retire na kayo. Kung hindi man kayo 16, nakapag-render kayo ng mga 10 years sa public or sa private offices, no? Private companies. Ayan, title na kayo for retirement. Pagka naman kayo government, at least 15. Okay? So, next, we have the separation benefits. So, ayan. No, kapag daw kayo ay umalis doon sa inyong company, na-separate na kayo, so meron doon kayong benefits na ma-receive doon, and they are not also included in the computation of your gross income. Benefits received from the SSS. Okay? So, siyempre, naghuhulog tayo dito, di ba? At the end, no, kapag kayo ay nasa retiring age na, mayroon kayo ma-receive na pension from or benefits from the SSS. Ganon din sa GSIS. Ang pinagkaiba kasi nila, ang SSS, yun yung mga nagko-cover sa mga private employees, while the GSIS, doon naman to sa mga government employees. Okay. And the miscellaneous items with regards to our non-taxable income, we have income derived by foreign government, no? Okay, so yan, kung makaka-receive yung ating mga foreign government ng income, so they are also non-taxable or excluded from their gross income. And income derived by the government at its political subdivision. Ayan, so yung mga LGUs natin, yung mga government agencies natin, so they are also excluded from the gross income tax. We have the prizes and awards. For the prizes and awards, so meron tayo ditong threshold, no? If the prize or the awards is worth 10,000 or less, so that is basically excluded from the gross income. Otherwise, so it is subject to final tax, okay? That is to be considered as passive income, okay? For the ayun, no, yung sa lotto winnings natin. So, dati kasi, yan, meron tayong exemption yan. Ngayon, hindi na, no? Subject na yan sa 20% final tax. Yan. So, we have the prizes awards in the sports competition. Ayan, yung mga sumasali sa mga ASEAN Summit, ano pa ba, yung mga Olympics, no? So, yan, lahat na marireceive nila, na prizes and awards, so that is also excluded from their gross income. And 13-month pay and other benefits. Sa 13-month pay and other benefits, kailangan natin maintindihan dito na meron tayong threshold. Ano ba yung threshold natin? Ngayon kasi ang threshold natin is 90,000. Kung ang 13-month pay and other benefits mo ay hindi pa lumalagpas ng 90,000, yun ay excluded from the gross income. Okay? Pero kapag lumagpas na yun sa 90,000, taxable na yun. Okay. Next, we have the GSIS, SSS, Medicare, and other contribution. Ayan. So, yung mga yung mga contribution dyan sa mga agency na yan or sa mga offices na yan, they are also excluded from the gross income. And gains from sale of bonds, debentures, or other certificate of indebtedness. Okay? So, kung nangailangan si government, so yung binenta niya yung mga bonds, o yun yung ibig sabihin nun nangailangan si government, kaya nagbebenta siya ng mga government bonds. So, yung mga gains daw doon, that is also excluded from the gross income. Okay? And lastly, we have the gains from redemption of shares in mutual funds. Okay? So, the redemption, meaning to say, babawiin mo na yung shares mo with regards doon sa may mutual funds companies natin. So, with that, okay, that ends my presentation. I do hope that you understand the income concept with regards to our taxation. So, again, so please don't forget to like and subscribe ANJ Bookminders tutorial. Again, so this is Jeffel Ryan Bulandos. So see you on our next topic. Thank you!